Feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The mixed match challenge starts tonight and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you going to tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
As the mixed match challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just moments ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree, not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The real issue here is Riley Flash hasn't won a match in like 30 years, if ever. Red might as well be out there teaming with a sack of potatoes. Is more dangerous than ever. The Princess of Staten Island is filled with a hostility we've never seen before, so if a superstar is going to go up against her, they have to strike early.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
Making him think twice. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Saw what he had in mind there.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting.
Lariat.
Oh, a knee.
Lights out.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
He'd better strike while the iron's hot. Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
That
is a great reversal. Oh, and a knee to the face. He's looking a little weary now. Corey, before you mention that Carmella is more aggressive than ever, if an opponent wants to have any sort of chance against the Princes, they'll need to land significant offense right from the opening bell.
I'm all for sportsmanship, but in WWE, you have to know when to fight fire with fire. To all the women in WWE, to even be able to think about victory against Carmella, you have to strike first, strike hard, and strike often.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Straight punch, nothing fancy.
Side Russian leg sweep. Plenty of fight left.
That's too early for that.
She's in full control now. Here we go.
Slam.
Vicious. Backbreaker.
Backbreaker.
Oh, right to the nose. Carmella is being shown the ropes here tonight, folks. What could she do to get out of there?
Hang on. Really just laying it in. Nothing fancy here.
She's got her. Oh, again!
Harsh impact.
Into a head scissor takedown.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. She's calling her out.
Strong kick.
My goodness. What is keeping Carmella even going at this point?
This is all but over.
This has been such a back-and-forth matchup. She looks like she's willing to do anything to end this thing.
She may have to. These two have battled back and forth, thrown everything they have at one another. But what on earth is next?
Steadily climbing.
What could she possibly be thinking?
All the way to the top!
It does not look good for Carmella here.
It's going to be hard for Carmella to come.
This could do it! You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. Gets the tag. Oh, clothesline.
Oh, nasty elbow.
Another one.
And look at the quickness by EC3.
Wow. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Look at this. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it.
Wow, what a match. Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. He's hurting now.
If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Looking for the victory. 2 count. That puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners.
Impressive showing for the win tonight.
I'm thinking everyone should be very wary of this duo.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts. What a great match. Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense. Not out here competing in the mixed match challenge, but he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Lost in the corner right now.
Overhead suplex. Good night. What a stunner.
He's absorbed some damage already.
Just caught flush.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Oh, front thrust kick.
Whether it's in a ring, an octagon, or on the big screen, Ronda Rousey has truly embodied her nickname, the baddest woman on the planet. And that's a title she puts on the line every time she fights. Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
He has become relentless at this point.
He's got a head of steam working and shows no signs of slowing.
Oh, again! Oh, right to the throat. Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something, maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live in a submission match. Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Riley. He wasn't exactly in his prime when he trained us almost 15 years ago. Not to mention, Brooklyn has him flying back and forth to Calgary on these crazy cheap budget airlines. He had to ride in the pet compartment on his last connection, and I think he came down with kennel cough.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even if I have to get a dog vaccine, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. Minus the vaccine part. Brooklyn is disease-free as far as I can tell.
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
Gotta like that.
I bet you do.
Sami Zayn starting to struggle.
Backbreaker. Good grief.
What a damaging blow, turning the momentum to his favor.
The oven is on and he is cooking.
Kick right to the midsection.
Small packages could be it.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Not yet.
In a bad way here, guys. Oh, Enziguri. Wait a second. It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda. Perfect execution by the American heroes. An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off. Hooked up.
She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here. Here's Ruby Riott.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, nasty impact.
Things aren't looking good for her. As we know, guys, Aleister Black's greatest strength has always been his kicking ability, which, Corey, you can trace all the way back to his MMA-style training.
Well, I don't care where you trace it back to, Cole. The bottom line is there's almost no defending it. Simply put, when you step in the ring with Aleister Black, you're going to get kicked.
Oh, she's bringing the pressure on now.
Yeah, she's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
Very difficult position to be in right now. Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter. As Corey astutely pointed out, opponents of Aleister Black must expect to get kicked quite a bit. But there has to be a defense against that, right, Byron?
Well, I would think going after his legs would be the wise move here, Michael. Even if you can neutralize just one leg, you're going to be in a far better position than you were at the start of the match.
Oh, Cole, you know Byron's defense always consisted of running away, right?
It works.
She scores big with the counter. Suplex.
Ooh. Very nice.
She's got that gleam in her eyes.
Oh, what a kick.
And look at this.
A game-ending move. Checkmate.
And you know what that means? It
means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Straight punch, shoulders down. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Can you believe this?
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Oh, what a crossface. Battling to get the upper hand. Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with. Just wearing down the opponent.
I don't see how she can get out of this one.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
And it's Ruby Riott with the reversal. Flying forearm. She goes to the outside now.
I think she's starting to get worried, Michael.
Hooked up. Ooh. Package driver. In off the tag.
Whoa, Black able to avoid damage so quick.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand. Got him up.
Massive atomic drop. He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display. Uh-oh. Setting him up. Uh-oh. Neckbreaker.
Oh, able to counter. Oh, what a punch. That's how you stop your opponent.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
vertical suplex.
Nice.
Now he's been put on the defensive. Oh, knee right to the face. Ruby Riott with the tag. Going for the cover. The result this woman is showing right now is absolutely unreal.
Black Widow.
Locked in tight. She's got her where she wants her. Whoa, she escapes the stretch.
You sound surprised, Cole. Come on. There's no way she was going to tap to that.
What's coming next? Back suplex. Very nice.
Going up top. She's ready for...
Oh, look out. Moonsault. You see that height. What's it going to take to keep her down?
She just will not go away.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked. Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Whoa, it's another reversal. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Tough. She get airline miles for that. Comes in off the tag. Oh, clothesline. And shoulders are down. 2.
Close call. She wants it one more time. Oh, again. Just stamped her ticket to victory. There's the pin. It's over. It's
amazing contest comes to a close following a